I accidentally slept with my husband's identical twin, and now I've discovered that I'm pregnant.
Dear audience, today, in Secret Matters, we bring you a story that is extremely rare, yet deeply troubling in married life. A situation that leaves the person involved feeling lost, anxious, and not knowing how to protect her family. Let us listen to the heartfelt confession of a young woman.
Hello, sir. I've been following your program for a long time. But this time, I truly feel trapped. I don't know what to do. So I decided to reach out for your advice. I'm 26 years old. I've just been married for over 2 months. My husband has an identical twin brother. The two of them look shockingly alike. From their faces, their gestures, their behaviors. Even their own parents often mistake one for the other. After our wedding, the family held a celebration in our hometown. That day, everyone was drinking. I can't handle alcohol well. Just a few sips made me dizzy, lightheaded. When the guests all left, I went outside to clear my head. Half conscious, half asleep, I felt someone guiding me into a room. When I opened my eyes in bed, I saw someone lying next to me. I thought it was my husband. So I felt safe, and went back to sleep. Honestly, you may find this hard to understand, but whenever I drink, my body's physical needs become strong. That night, I ended up having sex. And I was certain it was with my husband. The next morning, I woke up sore and exhausted. But my husband wasn't there. Moments later, I saw my husband's brother walking out of the bathroom. I was horrified. From the way he spoke, the way he acted, I realized it wasn't my husband, it was his twin. I grabbed my phone in a panic. There was a message from my husband the night before. Go ahead and sleep, darling. I'll take Uncle home, he drank too much. That was when it hit me. The person who had guided me into the room last night was his brother. I stammered, I asked him. And he too broke down, because he had been drunk as well. That evening, I rushed to buy emergency contraception. But recently, I found out. I am pregnant. I feel guilty, terrified. I don't know whose child this is, my husband's, or his brother's. This thought haunts me every day. I live in constant fear that the truth will come out and destroy my family. Sometimes I think, they look so much alike. If the baby resembles either one, no one would ever know. Should I just stay silent? But then again, I'm tormented by guilt. Should I confess to my husband, sir?
Hello, my dear. Your case is indeed extremely rare. It sounds like something straight out of a movie. First, let me make this clear. You are not immoral, you are not promiscuous, nor did you choose this. This happened outside of your control. It was caused by alcohol, by losing consciousness, by natural instinct taking over when you weren't aware, and especially, by the uncanny resemblance between identical twins. This incident was an accident. What matters now is how we handle it. Let's look at your brother-in-law's reaction. He is avoiding you, avoiding the family. That shows he feels guilty, ashamed. To him, this was a terrible mistake. And that is a sign of integrity, of conscience. If he were trying to pursue you or harass you, that would be truly dangerous. But instead, he keeps his distance. That means you can let time slowly calm the situation down. Now, about the pregnancy. You need to understand an important scientific fact. With identical twins, even if you give birth and take a DNA test, the result will show the child is related to both brothers. There is no test that can determine which twin is the biological father. So your panic over whose child it is unnecessary. The most important thing right now is your health and your mental stability. You are pregnant, you must calm yourself, forgive yourself. This was not your choice, not your intention. Now, about whether you should confess to your husband. Let's weigh the consequences. If you confess, you may feel lighter. But instantly, your family will collapse. Your husband will be devastated. His brother will not be able to live in your hometown. Both of your parents will face shame and gossip. It will become a story for everyone to whisper about, a lasting stigma. If you remain silent, yes, you will bear the guilt alone. But you will preserve the family. You will protect peace for your unborn child. In life, sometimes there are truths we must choose to take to the grave. Not because we are weak, but because it is the only way to protect the ones we love. Focus on your pregnancy. Buy books, learn about childcare. Tell yourself firmly, this is your family's child. And that is enough.
Dear friends, from this story, we can see, not every truth brings peace. Sometimes, silence is the best way to protect the bigger picture and those we love the most. We hope the experts' advice We'll give our audience member the strength she needs to remain calm and overcome this painful chapter of her life. This is Secret Matters. We'll see you again in our next episode.